What's good, 9197 gamers and YouTube? This is your boy Tyler 9197, Witcher 9197, Black Wolf 9197, or 9197, back with another video for you guys. And this time is going to be my review of MK11 Aftermath. And I'll tell you guys this, like what I did, instead of playing it, I just watched some other YouTuber, I guess the first video of the full movie cutscene, just because I feel like, yes, it would have been a nice experience for me to really play it. But I mean, I felt like, just because, you know, the only thing I really care about really from there was really the story, of course. Like, you know, that's the main thing for MK I like, is about the story. So I feel like paying $40 just for the story, and then besides the other stuff, I mean, the characters, that's cool too to have that, but still, like, my main thing is, like, I care about the story. And I just felt like me paying $40 for that, I feel like it just, to me, honestly, it just wasn't worth this. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna watch somebody who had the full cutscene of the video, and I watched it like that, and that's what I did. And this was the review is going to be about. So, like I said, it's going to be spoilers, obviously. Like, I didn't know cutting no corners. It's just, this is like, that's how the review is going to be, and that's it. But yeah, but before I really start with it, I would say that, like, the biggest thing I liked it so much from this whole thing was that, like, was Fujin and Nightwolf. Like, I really like how they gave two characters some shine within this whole Aftermath, and I really love that about it. It's like characters that we know about, but it's good to kind of get more into, especially Fujin. I could definitely say Fujin, out of that whole story mode, he was probably one of my favorite characters on there. Even though I still care about my boy Nightwolf, but Fujin, this one, what I really liked about Fujin is that, like, Fujin, he was probably like the most humble out of everybody, and that's what I really liked about Fujin's character. Like, he was just the chillest person there, to be honest. It's like he reminded me, like, you know, plus for Wayne, like, maybe remind like he's on Airbender. if you guys watch Avatar. But yeah. So but anyway, let me go ahead and really start this. But one thing I can definitely say while watching this, guys, is never ever trust a sorcerer. Like, guys, Shang Tsung, you should know y'all should never trust a man like that. And the funny thing was, throughout this whole thing, is that everybody was suspicious of him from the get-go, regardless. And you know what? And that's what I really liked about it, is that, like, the characters, the heroes per se, they wasn't dumb by the fact that Shang Tsung betrayed him. And that's what I loved about that, guys. I love that part, because you know how sometimes in games with heroes, they know the person that that's supposedly helping them. You know how they could, you know, they been doing bad stuff, and, you know, basically been traitors and stuff like that. And but you know how they help them out, but they don't be, like, still vigilant of that person to see if they up to no good type thing. You know, basically be, like, blind about the whole event and stuff. That's why I liked about this one. Like, the heroes was not blind about it. Like, nobody would trust the Shang Tsung, and I loved it. Even like the villains, nobody liked Shang Tsung. That's the funny thing. Everybody like Shang Tsung, Shang Tsung, Shang Tsung. Like, nobody liked him. And like I said, but I did glad the heroes like Fujin and Nightwolf, they would definitely keep an eye on Shang Tsung. They was like this. They're like, if you slip, sorcerer, we'll cut your head off. Like, we're in you. Like, I love all of that, guys. That was just something really good I enjoyed about that. How the heroes did not trust Shang Tsung, and it was a good thing he wasn't to be trusted. So from this, from the Aftermath, from watching it and stuff, I could definitely say that like some of the events was like, Okay, I didn't want to like for this review, guys. I'm kind of go all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going like crazy, like complete 100% depth of the whole entire thing. Like I know there's other videos for that, but for me, just kind of pick at like points that I just want to talk about and this and that, and that'd be my review. But I guess some of the things about it that interest me was the whole thing with Sindel, like because it's like even though she was a traitor then, but thinking that like when that she was brainwashed and stuff like that, and Shang Tsung did something good for once, but really the matter of fact was like how him and Sindel had a partnership. That's what I'm saying. Like had like a partnership, and like how they was kind of sneaky about it, which it was crazy to me. And then like to me it's something how Sindel, like first of all, she was never brainwashed from the get-go that she told to Kitana. Second, she don't really care about her daughter that much, which is really sad. Like that's her mother. Her mother don't care much about her own daughter. That is trash. You know what I'm saying? And she picked Shao Kahn over her own daughter, and that that's sad, guys. That's absolutely sad. And then like the guys, I ain't gonna lie, I knew not Shang Tsung. I knew that Shao Kahn was kind of deformed, but I didn't really never see how his face looked like without that helmet. And God, that Joker ugly, guys. Oh my God, he looked like a freaking reptile looking. So I don't know what he looked. No, actually, he reminds me a bit like who was it? Killer Croc. Yeah, that's what he reminds me of. Like you guys remember from Suicide Squad? Yeah, that's how Shao Kahn remind me. But during this event and stuff, like I said, it was a lot of crazy mess, especially the fight scenes, like watching it and stuff. It was really good. What else? Some of the good moments. I know I said this earlier, but Fujin, like I said, out of that whole thing, Fujin was definitely my favorite character throughout that whole story. He was like the most humble and just the most like well knowledge and skillful fighter. And plus with all his airbending, wind moves, but like come on now, like y'all can't say yeah like that. That was real. And but yeah, like it was so many things that was backwards, and then like how like I said, we should have known Shang Tsung would have tried to done something. Like he's a sorcerer, he couldn't be trusted. But I ain't gonna lie though, like the beginning part of it, me personally, I did not expect like Shang Tsung to get this much hate. Don't get me wrong, I know he's a traitor, he's a sorcerer, you should never trust him type thing. But like throughout it, like at first when I think I know Shang Tsung still evil and stuff like that, so he can't be like technically, he couldn't be like 100% like he changed a new leaf type thing. But still, when I first watching it, I was like, oh my God, like Shang Tsung, like that, everybody hate him. Like I remember like Shang Tsung, you die, sorcerer, Shang Tsung. Like everybody hated this man. I was thinking at first my first thoughts were, like I said, this is my first thoughts. I was like, hey, y'all kind of chill, Shang Tsung. He probably trying to do something good for once, even though he got his own plans. I knew that for a fact, but at the same time, it's more like he's being at least a little more realistic. Like, okay, let me have him out, to save the realms, then I can do what I want afterwards, like that type of thing. But nah, like he planned this whole thing from the start to the end. And that was something very serious, guys. Like Shang Tsung was a threat. Like even Chronicle said herself that he is more dangerous than she anticipated. Like so you can't, like he is a sorcerer, and plus like I said, he can shapeshift, plus take the powers of the souls that he takes to make a more skillful fighter, and which is crazy. Like I said, Shang Tsung is definitely a threat. And then I like how he had his few moments with like, your soul is mine. But from like the movies, was still one of my favorites. The old school movies from Mortal Kombat, still one of my favorites. And yeah. And then like, what else I can talk about? Like I said, I like the moments with Nightwolf. I'm glad Nightwolf would get more shine in this one. Like he actually fight, like the Nightwolf be fighting it. Like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta give the man props. He was fighting in this one. Some of the stuff I was kind of surprised of was probably like, let me see. Oh yeah, now I remember. Kotal Khan dead. Like they chopped that man's head off, and that was crazy. Shao Kahn was not playing, bro. And then, oh yeah, and then when Sindel and Shao Kahn versus Garrus, like guys, with the hammer that Shao Kahn using to crush Garrett's head, like guys, that was crazy. Like he kept on using the hammer and kept on smashing it with the hammer. Like that was wild. I was like, dang, like that was brutal. That was freaking brutal. But you know what, I am surprised though. I'm surprised though we didn't see Garrus throughout that whole thing. Besides that, I mean after that happened, which was crazy. At least wait, no, I think did he came back? No, he did came a second time. You know what, I'm thinking of Shang Tsung, Fujin, and then Nightwolf go against Garrus. That's what I'm thinking of. No, he did came back a second time. But yeah, but still, it was something though how they took him out. It was good, like see certain characters like how like Noob came there, and like when he fought Fujin, and then like who else was with Noob? I can't remember. I don't know why I can't remember some of this stuff. Like, forgive me guys. I just recently watched it, but like, you know, because it was like a 2-hour something movie basically. It's like it just, you know, there's a lot of stuff to take in. Oh, and then like the Shiva parts, I thought it was really good. That like regardless, the Shiva, regardless of Sindel, like she still served her like, as her master and stuff like that. But I was upset that like Sindel did kill Shiva. I feel like she didn't deserve it because Shiva was her servant for millennium, and like Sindel just come in, backstab everybody. Well, besides Shang Tsung, and then you know Shao Kahn, and then she just killed her one servant that like was loyal to her through and through, which was sad because it's like dang. And plus I felt like Shiva, like I said, for this one I really felt like she was the like kind of similar to like a Fujin, like the most humble in a sense. Cause like to me personally, I just feel like with Shiva, I just felt like Fujin, she done her duty as one her protector, and that was Sindel, regardless of how manipulative and crazy Sindel is. And then finally, when she realized her craziness, it's like, you betrayed your daughter? And then we're trying to step up and fight her. But, you know, of course she lost. I feel bad for her from that one. But yeah, it was a lot of good, it was definitely good moments there. You know, seeing characters like Baraka, and then Aaron Black, and then it was interesting seeing more Collector. I felt like that was kind of good too. You know, I don't really care too much about Collector, but I feel like it's still the good that he had a little more presence. Just to, you know, say I feel like he's one of the characters to me, like still kind of mystery, even though he is a collector by the name himself. He collects a bunch of stuff, but you know what I mean. Like, so it was kind of good just seeing that from the aftermath. But yeah, like, but still, I think. I know what I could talk about. Before I talk about the end stuff, like the complete end stuff, I would definitely say like one thing out of the whole thing of the aftermath, I could definitely say is that everybody hates Shang Tsung. Like, it's to me, like, out of the whole thing, guys, that's the one thing. If I could take away anything from the aftermath, everybody hates Shang Tsung, and everybody do not trust Shang Tsung. It makes sense, don't trust Shang Tsung, but nobody likes Shang Tsung. Like that, like it was crazy. Even when Brock, like, he's like, I know that smell, that scent before. Shang Tsung, like everybody hates Shang Tsung. Like I like this, you know. To me, it's just really funny because I know I can understand when people don't trust Shang Tsung and stuff, but to me, I never knew Shang Tsung had this much hate though. Like everybody hated the sorcerer, everybody hated Shang Tsung. Nobody liked the Shang Tsung. Nobody trusted him. But good thing even the heroes was vigilant. Even when Fuji slipped up when he gave Shang Tsung the crown by mistake because of a rating, I felt like it was understandable because, like I said, he could shapeshift the people, so it's understandable that he and plus the thing is like when Shang Tsung shapeshifts, he do look exactly what the person he shapeshifts into, like perfect. So it's kind of hard to tell like that's him or not. Like he plays his roles well for the sorcerer. And but yeah, when he finally got the crown, guys, that was serious. Look, Shang Tsung was OP at that point, guys. He was taking on anybody. Like even like when Raiden was trying to come after him when he had the crown on, basically Shang Tsung was like the Madara in Mortal Kombat. Like when Raiden came and tried to do the kick and try to punch it, then Shang Tsung's like he just block all his moves, and then when he grabbed the leg and then he was spinning around and he threw Raiden in. I was like, bro, like Shang Tsung on boxing, y'all. Like he was like this on light work. Like he was not playing no games at all, y'all. And then it got me when Shang Tsung took the souls of Raiden and Fuji, guys. That got me. I was like, what? I was lost for words. I was like, what in the world's going on? Like, who can stop this man? And then when Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn Sinel went up to try to go to I almost said, oh my god, like that's funny. I almost said Corona, guys. Like I meant Corona Cup. That's what. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, Chronica. I almost said Corona, but I just said Chronica. That was the biggest thing I was trying to say. But yeah, guys, it was just definitely serious. Like how they just how they was like, it's surprising like they was the whole partnership between Shang Tsung, Sindel, and Shao Kahn together. I was kind of surprised at that a little bit because I had a feeling that Shang Tsung was going to betray them regardless, but it was just still something like how it lasted that long. Even when he had the crown, he lasted for a good bit. You thinking like with Shang Tsung, because he had the crown, he's like, all right, let me take these fools out. But he waited, and then when they got closer, when he was about to take out Chronica, and then he just knocked them out and took their souls. Like I said, Shang Tsung was a beast, and then he fought Chronica, and then he took Chronica's soul. Like y'all, like this man was a beast, y'all. Like Shang Tsung was no threat. And then out of nowhere, when Fire God Liu Kang came through, and he said like, oh, I already knew this was gonna happen, which was something, guys. It's like it's like, and then it got me. I was like, wait, so Liu Kang knew this was gonna happen when Shang Tsung knew he gonna betray and all that stuff. And you telling me that like he let all his friends die and stuff like that, and even though he knew it was gonna happen, when Shang Tsung made a good point when he said that at first, but then Liu Kang's like, oh, it don't have to be once I make the new era, which I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Okay, I definitely see what you're talking about right there. But I mean, before I finish off with this, get ready to finish off the video, I'll definitely say too, like I said, everybody was prepared for Shang Tsung. Everybody was prepared. They said, if you betray us, we will be ready. Even Raiden himself said, if you betrayed us, we will be ready. And now I completely understand. Never trust Shang Tsung and never trust a sorcerer like him. Like, guys, like that was something though. Like I know I keep on saying it, but everybody hated Shang Tsung, and that was wild to me, y'all. And then okay, but let me go ahead and finish this up. So when like, and then I like that when it came between those two about to fight, you choose what you want. Either you would choose Shang Tsung's side or Shang Fire God Liu Kang. And I saw both in this. So when Shang Tsung won, it was all the guys like Shang Tsung got what he wanted. He was like the Titan in the MK universe. He was so OP to a point that like he ruled all the realms. And that was something like, and he was the king. He was the king sitting in his throne, and like that was wild, y'all. Like he said, I don't gotta do nothing no more. I'll get Fujin and Raiden to do my bidding. But when you play as a Fire God Liu Kang and beat Shang Tsung, that it was interesting that Liu Kang, when Liu Kang he used the hourglass, made the new era, and then like and what got me was how he at the end went to Kung Lao and said Kung Lao will be the new champion. And he said, and you said, you gonna train and get ready to fight. And he said, fight for what? And we already know, guys, from the name itself, Mortal Kombat. Like we already know. So that really surprised me right there. Like it's like flip flop, because you remember Liu Kang was the champion, but now the next one in line was Kung Lao. And I'll definitely say to you guys, like back in the older days when I was younger, when I did play MK, I would definitely say Liu Kang at one, like he was like one of my favorite characters, but over time playing MK games, Kung Lao is definitely my favorite character. But I ain't gonna lie though, I'm not really good with Kung Lao playing the games with Kung Lao, but Kung Lao is definitely my favorite character in MK. And it's like, with that being said, like I'm really happy to see like finally Kung Lao could get him some shine. And then from that new whole thing with the new era, that leads to a review for, like I said, they said train, guys. We as MK fans, we gotta train y'all for MK11. I mean, my bad, for MK12 whenever that happens. But like I said, overall I'm excited. Like that basically was the I feel like it wasn't really a cliffhanger, but kind of like a cliffhanger a bit. So but it just could give us the idea like there will be an MK12, which I'm happy about it. Because one thing about MK, I was kind of worried about like how far can they take this, and for what I'm seeing, they still got story to tell of different stuff, especially Liu Kang's the fire god now, which I really, which is different. And like I said, the fire and lightning god, but still, like it's something serious now. And I like how now, like there's still more story to tell. Because the one thing about MK, like I always felt like, because as fighting game wise, MK always been my favorite fighting game franchise of all time, and like I wanted to still keep on living on, but at the same time I've been wondering, like, is it going to like kind of like end, like just done completely. But I mean, for me personally, I'm glad it's still going on. I don't know how some others could feel about it, but for me, more MK, hey, look, but I mean, of course the story gotta be there. As long as the story's still good, there's still stuff to talk about, then hey, go ahead. Alright guys, for my review for MK11 Aftermath, it's a solid 10 out of 10. Simple, guys, 10 out of 10. Like just, I can't remember the last rating I have for the first, when I did the review of MK11 a while ago, my no spoiler one. I think I gave it a 10 out of 10 as far as story and stuff. And I mean, like the overall game, yeah. But still, after about 10 out of 10, it was good. I enjoy everything from it. It was well done. It was definitely a lot of twists and turns of different stuff, events that was going on. I would say, before I end it completely, I did like that one good moment with Johnny Cage when he saw his daughter and Sonya got hurt, and he was like this. He's like, man, no more games, no more gimmicks. And he was ready to box. I like that, guys. Like, his younger self. Like, I really liked that. Like Johnny Cage, he stepped up right there. He's like, all right, enough of the games, y'all. Like, you mess with my family, we gon', you know, you gonna get these hands. Like, I really enjoyed that. But like I said, overall 10 out of 10. Enjoy Aftermath. I feel like it's worth it for people to I mean, is it worth it? Yes, but at the same time, I feel like personally, if you only care about the story like myself, then just go on YouTube and watch it, the full movie thing like I did, if you just care about the story. But if you want like the other stuff, like the characters, the friendships, the stages, the cosmetic, all of that in that one pack, I feel like, I mean, like I said, it still depends on the people, but I mean, I feel like it could be still worth it. But like I said, it depends how much you really invested in MK. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my biggest thing in MK is mainly the story more so than anything. I mean, but like the characters like Fujin, Shiva, and stuff like that, that's cool, but I don't really see myself really getting no characters anytime soon anyway. So like, for me, it's just good just watching somebody else play through the game and just watch like the full movie of it rather than me playing it. Even though I would love to, but to be playing $40 just for the story alone, no. But I mean, if you want the whole pack, yeah. Even though I feel like the story should have been like a free update with it, but I mean, look, I'm not gonna knock MK, because I mean, hey, like, the fans gonna pay for a good story and for the characters and all that stuff. And then, like I said, you know, I mean, game companies, they gotta make their money somehow, so, you know, I can't blame them on their end. But like, I just hope that NetherRealm don't get too greedy. Like, that's just it. But alright guys, this is the end of the video, so please go ahead and hit the like, follow, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and follow me on my social media outlets, and hit the bell to get notification of my next video. Alright guys, I love y'all. Peace. 9197 out.